But you're saved. And what are you still doing here? My opinion. Parking lot quarrel. This is inspired out of James 1. Do not merely listen to the word. Do what it says. James 1. The scene of the parking lot might have been funny if it wasn't so tragic. Two drivers were arguing loudly over one of their cars that was blocking the passage of the other, and harsh words were being exchanged. What made it especially painful to watch was that this quarrel was taking place in the parking lot of a church. The two men had possibly just heard a sermon about love, patience, or forgiveness, but it was all forgotten in the heat of the moment. Passing by, I shook my head, then quickly realized I was no better. How many times had I read the Bible only to fall into sin moments later with an uncharitable thought? How many times had I behaved like the person who looks at his face in a mirror and after looking at himself goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like? That's out of James. James was calling on his readers not only to read and reflect on God's instruction, but also to do what it says. A complete faith, he noted, means both knowing Scripture and putting it into action. Life's circumstances can make it hard to apply what Scripture reveals. But if we ask the Father, He'll surely help us obey His words and please Him with our actions. But have you read a Scripture that you can do today? Not sure because I haven't read it. Just being honest. What might you stop doing? Maybe I better start reading it again. God, forgive me for the times I haven't done what you've instructed. How do I know what He's instructed? I need to read the book. Give me the strength and the willingness to obey you with words, actions, and thoughts that please you. I'll leave that there. Love you. God bless.